Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Liberty Ground here in University City, Pennsylvania. I am B-Ron. Alongside me is Yells for the first ever Beast Coast Elite Showcase. Yells, how you doing? It's good to be here with you this morning for this showcase.
Man, it's good to be here with you as well, B-Ron. This is a crazy environment. Early morning vibes, 11 a.m. here on the East Coast. See some West Coast people locked in here with us. It's going to be good. Coach Dries, Coach Drayden, Elite Coast, B-side, and a lot of deuce turning, right?
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of deuce turning. Let's go through these lines real quick. We'll let you know who's all going to be in this showcase. Again, 5-on-5 on each side, no subs. Everybody's playing the full 8-minute 4 quarters. On the Beast side, we've got Sacred Miller, Ben Richardson, Jordan Belmont, Jacoby Walker, and Najor Freaks. And then for the Elite Coast side, it's Hannibal, Deuce Turner, Amari Boulin, Azrael Hawk, and Sonny Sauce. This is gonna be a fun showcase, y'all. All of our showcases over the course of this weekend between Friday and now today have all been really good, and this one I think is going to be one of the better ones that we've seen.
Look at these shots being made already. I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm tuned in for anybody with the last name Freaks. You like to freak. You like to freak of the week. You like to freak. I don't know if anybody's aware, but shout out to Lil Vicious. Not so low anymore. But, yeah. Freaks.
Yeah, and look, and there he goes. He just got a bucket. The up and under move to get it done as well was very nice. And now look at the defense there, knocking that ball out of the sky and bringing it in. Jacoby Walker up and in, nicely done from Najor Freaks. Freaks committed to play for Coach Drayden and the Beast of the East this upcoming season. A lot of players in this game, y'all, have already committed to teams for the upcoming small prep season. The only players that haven't committed yet are Israel Hannibal and Sonny Solace. Everybody else has found a home so far.
Yeah, I mean, people are nabbing these kids up. They've seen enough film and footage on them. You know, SimWorld TV does a great job of capturing the viral pickup games. There's tons of games going on across the country. You know, kids are always out practicing, working out, running games, but SimWorld TV is able to catch some of those viral moments, put them on display. And it looks like some of these coaches and organizations have peeped some of that footage and made some offers prior to even getting tryouts in. So they knew what they wanted. In the words of Booker T, infamously, we get what we want and we take what we want. Hulk Hogan, I won't finish that.
We're
coming for you. We'll cut it off right there.
That's it. And look, you know, I think that's a good thing when you know what you want. And there's a deep 3-ball.
That's his second one.
Hannibal, second one of the day for him. When you as a coach, you know what you want, it makes it much easier to have that plan already in place, because you know what you're looking for. You just gotta go find the talent, and then commit talking to him and talking to him daily and getting him in. And there's another 3-ball. Ben Richardson. Another Beast of the East player commit from Baltimore, Maryland, hitting that 3-ball there, tying it back to the 10.
The 3-ball is rolling out here for two teams and two coaches who are hosting this, and Coach Drayden and Coach Dries. The whole environment that, it's really a physical defense philosophy. I know this is an exhibition game, but the 3-balls are flying.
Yeah, and really another thing too, both of their teams historically haven't shot the 3-ball all that well, so it's a good thing to have these shooters. And there's another one. Jordan Belmont from deep this time.
No, I have fun with these kids' names. Every time I hear it, I think of Jordan Belfort. The Wolf on Wall Street is who Jordan Belmont is to me.
And I think Belmont Park over here, that's over here by me.
Makes
That's where I
sense.
get that from. Well, Belmont's another Maryland product, also joining the Beast of the East, known as a lethal scorer, and we're gonna see a lot of that from him this season for sure.
Oh my God! You know what's
three-ball
impressing
that one
me?
off the rim.
What's impressing me early on is we are seeing a lot of open threes, but these big men are really forcing the double team down low, and then they are making beautiful, quick, intelligent passes out of the double team, or even when they start to see the defense sag in, and that is the mark of great IQ from some players here.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's when you have that kind of IQ and you can show it on display here early, that number one, it says where your skills are now, but it shows that you have the potential to get better in that department as your skills develop, and there's a three ball does not fall that time. When the big men are passing the rock like that, yo, that's a beautiful thing to see. Look at the rim. Going the other way with it out. Check out to the corner. Good. Amari Bullen, committed to the Philadelphia Elite. Bullen standing at 6'9", 210. He's from the Bronx, and he's already got Villanova and Princeton interested in him as well. He's only 15 years old too. So he'll have a couple more seasons here at SimWorld Prep.
Did you see that move and that footwork?
Beautiful move, Mazriel Hawk. Gonna get to the line here. There's some free throws coming up for him.
We're gonna cut to commercial. We'll be right back. You know,
Welcome back, everyone, to the Beast of the East Elite Showcase. No, your eyes are not fooling you. We are doing tip-off once again. That's because we found out the goals were not at the regulation height. We had the goals moved down here. There was a young rec league game in here. Kids were, 5, 7 years old, they're playing basketball a few days ago, and they forgot to move the goals up back to the normal height. That's why all the shots were falling earlier. So we'll see if that continues.
Was it while the shots were falling?
Hey, look, that's what I heard from one of the assistant coaches, man. I'm just saying. Then you know what I heard.
That's crazy. I'll tell you what though, I did. I went to LA Fitness one day a few months back, man, and for whatever reason the rim, I felt like Steph Curry. I swear to you, I was shooting like all my shots from half court. And somebody tell me that the rim was like 9'8" or something. I was like, something felt like, well, why was I getting into the rim with such? I was draining from half court. I was like, did I really miss a call?
Kobe Walker throwing it down. Well, look, apparently goals being regulation height or not does not matter. I know we're only a few minutes back into the restart in here, but it's 4-4 apiece already on both sides here. So what a way to get a restart here in the Beast Elite Showcase, huh?
A little extra exposure for some of these kids. Lots of scouts in attendance. I've seen some Nittany Lions. I've seen look. I'm about to get a look around
scouts
here.
are in here too. Yeah, there's a lot of scouts in the building. Oh, and one! Jacoby getting the foul called on him. Jacoby Walker has the foul call. once more with feeling this time.
This is crazy.
And I know, right?
This is crazy.
I'm right there with you, man. Right there with you. Well, look. Apparently, too. One of the things that's gonna happen is, you know, you hear people say all the time, yells, "Let the players play. Let them play." You know, don't call any fouls, anything like that. So apparently, that's what's gonna happen here. You might not see a foul call this entire game. Refs are here just to call out of bounds to keep the game in order.
I don't know. Hey, both Coach Drees, who are not coaching this game, they both came over to the sideline on this one, to the scores table. They had Drayton and Drees had some things to say along with a few fans, talking about officiating, how they wanted this game to run. This is the first iteration of big block there. This is the first iteration of this entire event. So, hey, I expected to see something like this maybe in New Orleans, but hey, Philly, we get a Philly first.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we're going to get a game where, like I said, you're probably not going to see a whole lot, if any, fouls called. Not even, you know, players, you can call your fouls if you want to, but you're not getting called by the refs. Ain't blowing whistles. So.
Well, more importantly, I think the score is officially like 29-24, yet it is 0-0. We got more action right here.
Yeah, more action, man. Look, it's just going to be a long day here in general. Multiple restarts, but you know what? We fight through it. Everybody has to fight through it. And we're going to bring you the action here regardless of what's going down.
So here's what I think, though. You know what's really good for these kids is teams get to see how they react to adversity, how they come back from things that, you know, take them off track. Are they able to lock in and focus, which we're seeing some of them do already. I can tell you, through the first 2 minutes of this game, the first 6 minutes of the other, and the first 1 minute of the one to follow, Missouri Freaks is really, I'm enamored with this game. What he's doing against another big 7-footer over there in Sonny Salas. He just seems so comfortable in that low block.
I'm really liking, Salas and Freaks' post moves in general. They look very comfortable down there for their age anyway. Because you say all the time, yells, big kids take a little bit longer to develop. So it's good to see those kids out here already looking comfortable in the post and operating down there.
Yeah, and I'd add to that. Missouri Freaks headed to Beast to the Beast of the East. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. Beast of the East.
Heading to Beast of the East. You know, Coach Drayton had Levin Cutler. What I do want to see is if he's actually going to play a kid like this and give him some big time minutes, let him go to work. We saw Levin Cutler at times. You know, I'm a big fan of Drayton. I join him on the show sometimes, but I've been heavily critical, so have others, about his big man, specifically Levin Cutler getting the kind of minutes he plays. A very spread out, everyone gets an opportunity type of rotation.
Yes.
But sometimes you have a talent that just really forces the defense to make decisions, and you got to play those guys. So I'm just looking forward to seeing how that plays out this season.
I definitely understand where you're coming from with that, and I think that I agree with you to a point that, yes, there is a time and place when everyone wants to get minutes, that kind of thing. And I think that's a very admirable thing to have as a coach. And if I were someone looking for a team, you know, I'd want to play for a guy like that who would make sure that I would get some minutes, you know what I mean? Because that's only you're going to be able to show what you can do if you get minutes in the game.
I agree with all that. But when it's time, it's time, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Woo!
When it's time for one of those two. Jacoby Walker, man.
Gentlemen, it's time. That was a beautiful pass from Jordan. Wolf on Wall Street, Belmont, too.
Absolutely amazing pass from Belmont. Setting up Walker. Finish that alley-oop in style. Unable to get the finish with the contact there, though. Really, we're trying to, but look who finishes there. Missouri Freaks.
B-Ron, you know, I got to start this off. I always do this in honor of my man Siege, too. We got to talk food. Oh, my God. We can talk about buying skates as well. Do they skate down here in Philly? My God.
No bounce out here, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it safe to say it is Sunday? Israel Hannibal, he ate him up. He ate him up.
I like it. You were talking about food a minute ago,
Yeah. So are you gonna cop a Philly while we're here or not?
Yeah, of course.
You going chopped cheese or you going Philly? Which one you doing?
I think I'm gonna do the chopped cheese today, man. I'm feeling a little chopped cheese today.
Right. Well, I mean, we're here. When in Rome.
Yeah, right. Do what the Romans do, or in this case, do what the Philadelphians do. I don't really know that's the word, but it's the word today.
Beautiful. All hands in there from Israel Hannibal. He's shown great mobility for a guy his size.
Yeah. He's 6'5". They're listed as 6'5" anyway. I don't know how official that is.
He looks bigger than 6'5". He's looking a little bigger than 6'5".
Oh hey, like you never know. With these heights at this age, nothing is really official at this age. But there's a deep 3-ball. Lamari Boolin. 11-8. Elite Coast out in front here. East side gonna take a timeout.
I think we stay here, man. We paid a lot of bills early.
Yeah, with all the resources. Yeah.
What we can tell everyone though is if you are here, get your ass up and hit that like button on a Sunday morning. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Share it out to your friends. You know, I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't know if they're into this kind of thing. They are. They're just like you. They want to be a part of something. Half of them couldn't step on the court and get a bucket if they wanted to. So that this is their way where they can do it. They can live that out here. And they want to see some good basketball because outside of Steph Curry, LeBron James in the Olympics, you're not going to get ball for a little while. And even when it comes back in the SWBA, you know the level of basketball is just a little different here in SimWorld Hoops. So bring them here. SimWorld TV, like, subscribe, get notified, share. Do it. Do it or Rick's coming to your mom's house.
And you don't want that.
You don't.
You don't want that.
Shout out to the PA announcer here, man. I just it's crazy that it's like is this how Philly gets down on a Sunday morning on the regular? Like it is. It's just such a good vibe in here, man.
It really is. It really is. This arena in general is one of the more fun arenas, fun environments to be in SimWorld Prep. We've seen a few of them. We're gonna have a few of them host some tournaments here this upcoming season as we shift back to our tournament format in SimWorld Prep. Can't wait to see what that Havoc in the Heartland environment is gonna be like when we get there to that tournament time. That's gonna be really fun, I think.
I'm hearing that you're right too. I'm hearing Liberty Grounds in this environment they put on. You see how crazy this court is, by the way. I mean, this is incredible. But nevertheless, I'm hearing that there may be hosting a tournament. We just haven't gotten that information yet. But they've been such good hosts for SimWorld Prep that we may be back here during the season.
Yeah, and one of the things that I wonder too, is I know we've heard a lot about the in-state tournaments that are going on, but I haven't heard a lot about any international teams hosting any tournaments. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll see. I don't know anything yet about that information. Do you have any inklings about that, yo?
Hey man, why everyone tapping me for sources? As of right now,
hey, you're here. You're here.
You heard the motors outside. Man, I love this Philly environment. The Rough Riders in the building, apparently outside riding the bikes. But yeah, I think something's coming. I think that's all I can say. I think there may be something coming.
Good enough.
That's one of the reasons. Look, the ownership had told me with SimWorld Prep. That's one of the reasons why everyone got their funds together, got their EMs together, and put together the SimWorld Prep environments because they wanted to showcase international basketball and basketball everywhere for that matter. It's not just a stateside sport at this point. So I can only imagine something's coming. But hey, in the vein of us looking for coaches, we'll be right back.
And to make it 2-possession game, and they will.
Definitely gonna have to go elsewhere.
Oh!
Welcome back. Straight Hoops here. 14-8. Elite Coast out in front of the B side right now. And we have seen a really good game so far, despite the multiple restarts. Turnaround jumper, and it does go anyway.
Man, Jacoby Walker's showing everything.
Ballin'.
Did you say that he's on a squad or not?
Jacoby Walker is on a squad. Yes, he's committed to play for Run DMV.
They picked him up a good one.
Yeah, got themselves a real good one there. And Jacoby Walker, his secondary sport is martial arts, and he enjoys gaming off the court as well.
Martial arts, you know what I'm saying? You can see in the discipline, you got to be disciplined to be in martial arts. And, he almost got his ankles broken there.
Shake and bake to the rack. No, not able to finish it there. Good defense. Close that out, though, make that difficult.
Finn Richardson going to work here, trying to get his shine on. Good defense from Amari Booty.
Big pass now back over to Belmont. Belmont, step back, three, right on
the Wolf on Wall Street strikes again. Get your stock up, son. Get your stock up.
Fantastic shot there from Jordan Belmont with the quarter winding down here. Now working on the interior. Little kiss off the glass in.
Kids are skilled out here with the east side, man.
Yeah, that's going to end the first quarter play. 16-13. Elite Coast out in front. Second quarter action coming at you from Liberty Grounds. Come right back.
Look who's over there. He's walking.
So, what have I missed?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Beast Coast Elite Showcase. I want to say Beast of the East Coast Elite Showcase. That's a mouthful, but that's not what it is.
Jesus. Get it together, B-Ron. We haven't even had the drinks yet, man.
Hey, look. I see the word Beast and immediately think of the whole team name, Beast of the East. So I want to say the whole thing all at one time. That's not the name of the showcase. That's too long an enemy showcase. What a pass! Throw it up top to Sonny Sullivan.
That's his first bucket of the game.
And his first one of this one, anyway. He's 16 years old and listed at 7 feet.
That's crazy.
Insane. I always say it, yells whenever I think about these really tall kids that are, 6'10" to 7'2" or whatever, I always think of that scene in Space Jam when their tall players are walking in the hospital and they'll hit their head on the ceiling in the hospital scene as they lose their powers. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I always think about them. For some reason, I can't picture a 7-foot kid trying to get into a classroom without trying to duck their head to get in. I'm crazy, y'all. I'm crazy.
Well, you didn't have to tell us that. But some great ball movement there.
Absolutely. Shot clock winding down, though. Got to get it. They do in time, and it's good! Jacoby Walker continuing.
I think that was Sequina Miller. Make sure we get that one right.
That was Sequina Miller.
Even then, 18 all.
Well, that was number 3 for B-side.
Was it? I'm pretty sure that was number 11. Don't make me go back to it, man. I could be wrong. I have 2 more times to be wrong this year. I'm running through them pretty quickly here, calling these games. They gotta get me off these broadcasts, sir. I'm racking up all my wrongs for the year here.
Hey, no, I get it though. I understand. Nobody can be perfect, yo. Nobody can be perfect. Not even you. Not even you, my friend. Well, look, we got a perfect ball game here right now in this situation. 18 apiece now. Through a little bit through the second quarter of play here.
Yeah, that was definitely Jacoby with the assist, but Sakri Miller knocked down that three. So.
Okay.
Deuce Turner with a beautiful slash there.
Great job there from Deuce Turner. Getting to the basket there, slashing to get those points as well. Finn Richardson attacking, a little floater alert. Go.
Yeah. That's a smart move to float that there. That big kid, Sonny Salas, was right there. Just missed it.
Yes, absolutely. Use that floater, get it up and over the outstretched arms of Sonny Salas. Nicely done there from Richardson. And working on the interior, Amari Boolin there. Getting to the rack and scoring with ease there. 22-20. Lead Coast out in front.
And for the B-side, the Green Miller working the top.
Yeah.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing in this matchup? Not all the kids. There's lots of talent here, but just
there is a lot of talent. Honestly, for me, it's Finn Richardson. Honestly, and I say that because he's one of the shorter kids in this game. He's listed here at 6 feet, and a lot of these kids are 6'6", 6'10", listed anyway. Not official heights here again. But for the height reasons, it's Finn Richardson. All the way to the rack.
This Amari Boolin kid is a great defender. We've seen him contest on the exterior. He's gotten his hand on a lot of balls and passes out in the passing lane. We've seen him in the middle with his hands up on the interior. He looks like he could be an extremely versatile two-way player. Not just the SimWorld prep, but going forward. You see some of that. I look behind me right now, and I saw a couple of 76ers scouts behind us taking notes on that last play as he got his hand on the ball and kicked it forward. So, a lot of eyes.
Yeah, exactly. And we know how much Coach Reese loves his defenders. He's had a good problem over the last few seasons. AJ Frost. He's had Orland Mockert most recently. Jermaine Owens.
Yeah, he's a big fan of them. Although it looks like he may have turned over a new leaf here in this recruiting cycle, he's got some offensive talent out there.
I think what we're seeing too for a lot of these kids that are playing for both Beast of the East and WWE is that and the Joy Freaks there and the dunk is no, but I think what we're seeing from both of these teams or players that are going to play for Coach Straight and Coach Reese is that yes, they are very much I think prototypical players for these teams, but they also do things that are a little bit different from what you're used to seeing from those teams. So they're evolving their play style as time goes on, which is good. Is incredible.
Well, one of the things you have to think about as a coach, when you come in and you take over, we're headed into season 3 here at SimWorld Prep. You come in and you take over, there's residual of whatever the coach is and the ownership and all of the commitments that were made prior, right? And you honor those commitments. You work with the roster that you have. Jordan, Wolf on Wall Street again. But you have to honor those commitments, and you really don't see what the true style and identity of this coach and what they're trying to build is going to be until a few seasons down the road as they work through those growing pains. So I think what we're, to your point, we're starting to see with these two coaches we're trying to build because they've been here for some time in SimWorld Prep.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really a great thing to see the coaches start to come into their own and be a lot more comfortable with what they're looking for in a player for their team.
I tell you what, though, watching this game, there's been a lot of great offense, and the offense has outplayed the defense in my opinion. But I have seen much more intelligent and effort defensive rotations than I expected to see in an exhibition game. These kids clearly have good defensive IQ, instincts, and willingness because they are rotating on defense.
Oh!
Goodness.
Man, oh man.
It's like I should just shut up right when I say that.
Hey, it feels like, why are we here, right? They don't need to call these games. Oh, Jordan, come on.
Hey, back.
Give it right back. Give it as good as it gets. On that last one.
Gains on Wall Street.
And that 3-ball from Goulin does not fall there. 2-point lead for the Elite Coast. This is about a minute and 15 seconds here in the first half of play. Freaks pass inside. Nice. God. So Finn Richardson.
Just patient at the top of the elbow. He could have forced it, waiting for that cut to come through. Some good chemistry going on this court. I'll say that too.
Yeah.
Looks like some of these kids may have played together before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, right?
Whoa. Deuces!
Deuce Turner battling home a big 3-pointer there to give Elite Coast the lead by 3. Final 40 seconds of the first half ticking away now. Freaks inside. Turnaround jumper does not fall. Turner grabbing the rebound.
And Deuce Turner's on that energy.
And up the other way with it here. Game clock down to 25.
Oh my God.
Ooh, nifty layup.
Beautiful.
Azriel Hawk.
It's the first time we said his name tonight,
Quick
isn't it?
5-point lead here for the Elite Coast.
I think we said it a few times prior to in one of the restarts. The restarts we had, for sure. But it's been a while.
Well,
Been a little bit, but look.
it's my first time saying it. Great move, Azriel.
Game clock and shot clock right here in sync with each other. As at the final seconds of it, double team through the double team. Shot up no good. That's going to end first half of play at 35-30. Elite goes out in front. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Right back. Second half.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
It's a place where average Joe can work on his craft and grow. Say you the new magic, yo. Well, why you ain't passing, though? Better get you a basket, bro. Cause this ain't no Madden, no. This is real ball life from prep to pro. Come on, Park, this ain't no fashion show. It's the opportunity for you to be the one to shoot the 3 in the clip. Game on the line. They like, who is he? Must be the 2-3 or 2-4. The one twice. Coach saying do more. Scouts like that boy nice. Drive up the price. Push up the stock. Build up your name. Stir up the pot. Piss off the eye. As a player or a coach, here it is, dog. SimWorld. This is your shot.
Yo, yells.
SimWorld.
You know your boy gotta get some of this, right?
SimWorld.
Rick Blaze.
SimWorld.
Ladies love. Let's go.
I be on some ballers, trying to get my hands on a scholarship. Pretty young thing already knew my name, said she wanna try out on a scholarship. Hold up, let me PG it. Porn go past, but you know I'm gon' do it. Podcast facts, Big Bob on the snacks, and you know I'm in my bag when March can't beat it. Baby, I be trippin' with my foes tipping. Shot out to the ballers, no bull like I'm Pippin'. Rick Blaze hit him with the freestyle. SimWorld Hoops, man, them boys wild.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
And then when their lead expanded, they turned into a highlight machine, except for the problem was there was no film in the camera.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half of the Beast Coast Elite Showcase. Get ready to get started here. And as we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to the USA Women's basketball team over there in Paris. they took home the gold, beating France today. Angel Wilson scored 21 points, leads the way as Team USA gets the win in both basketball teams, bringing home the gold back to
Get it, girls. Get it, girls. Yes. Basketball, we're still on top. We still got another few years before the international catch. At least make it very competitive.
At least the men, anyway. I think the women will be fairly good for a little bit more time.
Right.
But on the men's side, I'm not as confident.
We're safe for one more Olympics.
At least one more Olympics on the men's side.
Yeah, thank God there's not a winter basketball Olympics. We could get one more in there, but this 4-year stint. By that point, I think the international game on the men's side we can see, especially if some of these guys choose to play for their home countries.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. We saw it in the draft. What was it? 4 out of the first couple of first-round picks, top 5 picks were from the international side of the world, France and other countries like that.
Resetting the offense here.
Hey,
some crazy stat like that.
And I'll name 2 guys, right? And I'll say, what they say, hindsight's 20/20. But I do recall when both of these 2 guys that I'm going to name were getting drafted and everyone was tearing them to shreds. And then the next thing after that was, after they couldn't tear them to shreds, was, well, we'll see how they do in the SWBA game. And then the next thing after that was, well, we'll see how they continue to play. And that was Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic. Now, I know people may have lots of thoughts about how they're, my God!
Jordan Bellman, absolute bucket getter.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I don't want to forget my whole thought here, but that was an incredible shot there. These kids are out here really showing off. But Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, the final thought there was, let's see how they do it over a period of time. And those 2 guys, you can say what you want to say about their style of play, injury, complaining about fouls, all those other things. They are peak level performers, have been since they got here, and they are international stars. And they started from a different place. So the international game is there, man. Say what you want, it's there. If some of them choose to play for the whole team, Team USA could have quite the struggle next Olympics. And international game is just really, it's really being put on the spotlight now. There's talent everywhere.
It is. It's being spotlighted everywhere, and it's going to be insane in the next couple of years to see how that side of the world fares. Because I feel like the way, not only the way the game is played, but the structure of it is different. I feel like because in America we have a lot of the AAU system and all of that stuff, and there's a lot of people who don't like the AAU system here, and the international game they don't have a lot of that over there.
You're right. They've been playing professionally for a while. They're learning the fundamentals. And I apologize. Tobias Harris in the house. Shout out. Meek Mills just walked in. Had to say my hellos. But yeah, if you recall back in the day, a while back, Luka Doncic had made the comment that the SWBA was easier for him than the FIBA ball that he played, and people thought that was ridiculous. But the FIBA ball is a lot more physical a game. There's no favoritism given to star players. There's no politics and entertainment where you can kind of manipulate things to how you need them to play out foul-wise in a game. And when it seems to me that once he realized all of that is in play in the USA game and in the pro side, in the SWBA, he used those things to his advantage. He was like, here's how I perform without those things, but if you're going to give me that kind of advantage, IQ-wise, I can utilize that. So, I think that's a big part of the international game is they get those fundamentals down, and then they're privy to the extra, favoritism or pleasantries that may go their way in the favor of entertainment with USA style ball.
Yeah, the favoritism, the when you want entertainment, you mean like the flopping,
the not wanting to call a foul on you once you're a star, once you're down. later in the game. You know, it just is what it is internationally. You foul them. If they're not calling fouls, you don't get fouls. But there's a sliding scale. I think we all know that because it favors entertainment. No handshake, and you know, all the rules that have been made to make the game more entertaining can be manipulated. We've seen it for the last 6 years in this.
Right, and it goes both ways in that thing too. Because you hear a lot of news. Oh my goodness!
The stock is up. Belmont is
way
going
up,
crazy.
Man. Way up for Jordan Belmont. This is an insane performance we're seeing from the Maryland's Gatorade Player of the Year here in this one. But yeah, no, I do think that a lot of that entertainment side of things, I think it gets people a little bit off track sometimes, because I hear people complain about, you know, why is this person flopping? Why is this person, you know, foul baiter? Why is this person complaining about calls? Entertainment. It happens. Deal with it. Like, I don't understand what you want. Do you want the physical basketball or do you want the entertainment? You can't have it both ways, in my opinion. Make up your mind.
We wouldn't. You know my thoughts. I want the physical basketball. I'm a battle of wills guy. But we would not have a Steph Curry. We definitely would not have a Victor Wembanyama if we were still having the physical game. But you could insert those guys back into that game, in my opinion. Based on the way they play. I'm a huge Steph Curry fan. I just would love to see how he would have played in that era, just because he moves so well without the ball. And you can get physical with him, but that doesn't stop him. His toughness is underrated. I'm a fan of physical ball, but I do like what we see now. The skill level is high.
Skill level is very high, and you know, the skill level's been very high in this game, all game long too, as well, man. This is absolutely impressive. We saw the Kaiji Blood Battle yesterday. That was an extremely intense and entertaining physical basketball game. This one is more of the same.
I have to agree. This one, and it looks like, I mean, it's back and forth, 39-40 now. No one's gotten a great lead here, and they're definitely competing. Want to put on the best show they can. Jacoby Walker goes to work there. Who's been most impressive to you so far, though?
Besides Jordan Belmont? Besides Jordan Belmont, honestly, I think I'd have to go Jacoby Walker. Oh my goodness. He's three-ball Israel Hannibal. He's another one. He's another one that's been really impressive to me too. Hannibal, Walker, and Belmont are my top three that are the most impressive for me.
I'm going to go Belmont. I'm going to go Freaks because I'm liking the IQ. It's a good time shot.
I like that too. Oh, yeah, absolutely right.
I'm going to go Freaks, and then I'm going Jacoby. But, I mean, Amari Boolin's shown some great defense. Look, again, when we talk about those, and that's the thing about entertainment, great defense there by Finn Richardson. That's the thing about entertainment and this whole game and sports to me is that we talk about those names and everybody wants to be that guy. But playing within yourself and within a role, there's no diminishing in that. There's nothing to feel bad about if you're playing within a role. A couple of kids on this court, they are the excellent, perfect piece for some teams. Maybe they're not getting all the buckets right now as we see Deuce going back at them. But I do like to see specialized skills. There's a huge place. You can't have a team full of stars. We've seen it season after season where teams try and load up on stars and they do not win the championship. So it is very important to have those guys that are willing to play the role that they need to for you to win the championship. And that is the theme season after season.
Exactly, yeah. Barrier breakers in season 1 come to mind.
I'm talking all sports, I'm talking all levels. Right. I'm talking across the board.
Right, no. Bringing it back to SimWorld Prep, though, the barrier breakers come to mind for that in terms of fielding a team that had a lot of stars on it. It didn't really, live up to those expectations of having all of those stars on the team.
A lot of people got to get involved, man. A lot of egos. Yeah. There's a lot of people that say, hey, if I'm not getting the ball offensively, I'm not going to play defensively, right? There's a lot of things that happen, but when guys have an identity, they're going to do what they innately are at all times. So it's important to look at what they are.
Yeah, exactly. I think for me, that's one of the big things that I look for in players too. Is sure you can be the guy, but who wants to be fill a certain role on a team? And that was me when I played. I was never the guy. That wasn't my style. I was very much a role player, but I knew what it was. And there's nothing wrong with being that guy over me. Personally, I think that's better than being the guy. But a lot of pressure comes with that.
Hey, I don't mind the pressure, but I tell you, I was on the other side of that. Role playing was still my thing, but here I saw it. I was the defensive guy. Hey, who wants to go get the buckets and is capable of getting a bucket on anybody? Show me any position. I'll lock your man up so you can keep that energy. And I promise you, I'm gonna lock his ass up. So that was my role.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, look, end of the third quarter here. Fourth quarter coming at you. We got a good one in store, folks. Come on back for it. Those offseason, let's do it anyway. Put those fours on, folks. It is fourth quarter time. 48-47. Elite Coast out in front of the B side here, and we've seen a fantastic, competitive, scoring and defensive showcase game here today. Israel Hannibal, 17 points, leading the way. Both sides, and Deuce Turner, 14 points of his own.
On the other side,
really,
you got
really fun.
Jordan
and Tim Richardson hits a 3 and ties the other 5.
That's a quick time out here. This is pro level coaching here. You can tell there's a lot on the line here. That's crazy.
Bragging rights, I guess. Yeah.
Time out after 30 seconds to tie the game up. He says, "Hell no."
Hang on a second. We're not doing that.
Well, look,
you were gonna say another thing?
Yeah, I was just gonna throw it out there. It's that time. Join as a player. You got a limited time. I think some of that news will be coming out as a VU player. You do have a deadline to accept commitments, and for as well as SimWorld Prep eligibility for anyone that's joining for season 3. There's a deadline coming up. Hear more about that soon. But join as a player. Join as a coach. We need leaders. Honor the commitment. These coaches, hey. These players are looking for guidance, leadership, and most important, engagement and activity. Recruit them, talk to them, get to know them, know what they like. Hey, just coach. Do what a coach does. And then fans, obviously, we're all fans. Join SimWorld Hoops, discord.gg at SimWorld Hoops. Be a part of the only place where you can see the game.
Absolutely. Or if you want to, you can get behind the mic with me and yell. It's called Games Right Articles. All that good stuff, man. There's plenty of ways to be involved in SimWorld Hoops. And those ways you can do it. And like y'all said, you can only do it by joining the Discord.
Hey.
Discord is time if you have some.
Do it while you can, man. This is an absolutely free environment here. You come here and live out every part of your hoops dream at no cost. At absolutely no cost. You know what it costs you? Nothing. So yeah, while that's the case, invite everyone. Come enjoy it and invite everyone while you can.
Yeah, great place to be for sure. As Deuce Turner, contested 3-ball. Don't matter to him. I'm putting this one down anyway. Hand in the face, don't care. Does not care. We've seen some fantastic shooting in this game from both of these teams, y'all. And I'm amazed. It seems like every season the recruits get better and better. I don't think you were seeing this last season. Oh my goodness. You're freaks. You kidding me?
Fading away from the double team. Oh man, it was very Akeem-like. I'm not calling him Akeem the Dream, but good Lord, I've seen that before.
Absolutely disgusting that was.
Yo, we hear Super Mario in the background? PA announcers Aura's 1000. Did I use that right? Right.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. Jacoby Walker got that one down and gives B-side the lead back. 54-53. 6 minutes left in this one, and look at Finn Richardson pestering Deuce Turner, not giving any space to maneuver there.
I'm ready to see this Deuce Turner get going, B-Ron.
Yeah, well, look, he's getting quiet in the air. And throwing down a dunk is Deuce Turner. You know, he's been in a lot of conversations lately, both, you know, good and bad, some would say. And personally, hey, he's backing it up. In my opinion, he's backing it up. I'm going to leave it there. He's backing up his talk, which is good. Love to see it.
Big time shot. So before it's too late, you know who else is backing it up? I'm going to shout it out. Who's backing up that talk? They're backing it up with engagement and activity. They've been earning EMs. I've seen the questions out there. Activity is also how you gain EMs. And these guys are doing it. In the chat, I want to shout out Kai Killens in the building. Red Monster. Devontae Langford's out there. Colden is in the building. Monte Parsons in the building. Jay Frey. Coach Simpson.
As well.
Millie G. And you guys are here, and we appreciate you being tuned in on a Sunday now afternoon if you are in the Central or East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, hey, it's still early.
Good morning.
You just got home. You just made it home. We understand.
Oh, man. A 1-point game here. Elite Coast out in front. Freaks with the ball. Being defended by Hannibal. Freaks taking it to him. Off the glass and in.
Freaks, you like the freak of the week, you like the freak. Good bucket for sure.
Absolutely fantastic bucket right there. Good defense as well. Hands up defense from Walker.
You think these guys want to win? You think these kids see this as more than just an exhibition game? You think there's a little competitive edge here or what?
Gotta be. I saw somebody fall on the ground earlier. I think it was Jordan Freaks got out before at the end of the third quarter there. I got knocked on the floor, and again, we're not calling fouls today. Ref said, you know, we're not calling fouls anymore. Let's all play.
Look, they took their whistles off. Well, they got the jerseys.
Yeah, took them off. Yeah. They came over here, put them on the table, and said, "Hey, have at it, kids."
Deuce Turner with a good finish over Jordan Belmont. It's been a good matchup between the two of them. Leading scorers for both of their teams, respectively.
Yeah, absolutely. Belmont and Turner have been going at each other. And, you know, we'll get to see them match up throughout the season as well because they're on different teams, thank goodness. Oh! In and out. So close.
And why is Meek Mill over here talking to the refs again? Oh, you think he's asking them to call some fouls, or is he telling them great job and not calling the fouls? What's happening?
I can't repeat what he said on air. So, but you know, look, what can you do? 6 seconds on the shot clock. Freaks the ball in possession of it here, trying to attack, and he doesn't shut up in time. Unfortunately, unable to get it to fall. 1-point game. Elite Coast out in front, 59-58. Jumper, no good.
Defense has picked up a bit here.
It sure has, but Jacoby Walker getting through the contact of Sonny Solis, getting the points there and giving B-side the lead back.
Woo!
Oh man,
Hawk.
Azriel Hawk.
Said we're not talking about him, but he said yes, you are. Hey. Say my name.
Absolutely. Now Hawk and Turner double team kick out, 3-ball. Good. Miller.
On the heels of Team USA basketball, men and women, we have more good action here tonight.
This has been an insane game in every sense of the word. Hannibal couldn't get that one to fall, and we're down to the final minute, 15 seconds of this one. Ben Richardson, it's ball over, pass inside, off the basket.
That was a foul. That was absolutely a foul. He got mugged.
If they were calling him, hey, I would say yes.
Jeez.
I would say yes. Final minute left in this one. 3-point game. SWAT. No fouls, obviously. And that's going to be a basket from Amari Boulin, making a 1-point B-side lead.
Physical out here.
And real physical, real chippy out here. I wonder what's gonna happen when they actually do, start the old hugging process out here. In the next few seconds, I'd imagine, and how this session goes. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Turner looking to attack. Richardson playing good defense. Belmont's defense rather. No good, and now we are going to get a foul here. First one of the game, okay. We are going to get a foul there. First one of the game. Another one here.
That's the second.
We're going to cut to commercial. We're going to be right back.
This has been a presentation of SimWorld Sports.